Hey friends, it's Rana, and today I'll be roasting some books and authors by doing the old but gold unpopular bookish opinions tag. Disclaimer, I'll be talking about some authors/books that I really dislike or hate, so please take offense. Yes, I'm personally attacking you and your reading taste. No, seriously, I really hate these types of disclaimers because we are all adults here and we are free to have our own opinions without being attacked. So yeah, let's start with the questions. Question number uno, a popular book or series that you didn't like. It is really an understatement when I say that I have a huge number of books that I don't like and they are quite popular. So we don't have to sit here till tomorrow. I'll show you a short montage of some of the books that I dislike. Yeah, that's true. No, I'm not kidding. Especially that one. As you saw, I dislike many popular books and series, and arguably my most unpopular opinion is Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. I can hear your gasps from across time and place. I don't hate the entire trilogy. I actually quite enjoyed the first book before all the love triangle drama started. I then disliked the second book and loathed the third book. And that ending, I really hate that ending. I know it is the most unpopular opinion here on BookTube, given that every single booktuber loved that epilogue and cried their eyes out reading it. I just cringed reading every word. Yeah, she ended up picking the obvious love interest and happily lived with him until he died, and then she went ahead and lived happily with the second choice after the first one died. Yep, she ended up with the two guys. Oh, by the way, spoilers alert. Oopsie. Question number two, a popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love. I didn't have an answer for this question, so I went and looked at my 5-star reads on Goodreads to find what is the lowest rated one among them. And surprisingly enough, it is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I adore this book, and Patrick Ness is one of my favorite authors. The Rest of Us Just Live Here is about the ordinary people who live in the same universe as superheroes, but rather than following the point of view of the superheroes, we see the story from the point of view of the ordinary people. I found the book to be very interesting and I love the sarcasm in it, but I don't know why people hate on it. I saw some people say that it is full of cliches. But that's the whole point of the book. It is poking fun at the chosen ones trope and superheroes. That's why I loved it, because the whole book is just making fun of that trope. Question number three, a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you didn't want them to end up with, or an OTP that you don't like. I feel like I've been saying this a lot in my videos lately, but I don't really like romance in books. I love romance in movies, but I don't really care about them in books. I just find them to be cringy to read about romance. That's why I didn't read that many books with romance in them, and I intentionally avoid reading books with love triangles in them. That's why I don't have an answer for that part of the question. As for an OTB that I don't like, the answer is Hermione and Ron. I feel like Hermione deserves better than Ron, and by better I don't mean Harry. She is out of both of their leagues. I would have preferred if she ended up with another person or even alone. There is absolutely nothing wrong with leaving a character single. There is no necessary need for every character to end up with another one at the end of a series. Question number four, a popular book genre that you hardly reach for. Romance, smut, erotica, etc., etc. There is nothing wrong with these genres. They are just simply not my cup of tea. I also don't reach for non-fiction books about science and technology. Other than that, I read anything and everything. Question number five, a popular or beloved character that you don't like.
Albus Percival, Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore.
I hate Dumbledore with every cell in my body. He's a snake. He could have made better choices, but didn't and choose not to. He just used Harry to do what he wants, and people keep saying that he's like a father figure for Harry, and I can't see how. And speaking of fathers, I also hate James. He's a narcissistic bully. And another beloved character, the Darkling, I don't hate him, I just don't like him. A popular author that you can't seem to get into, Leigh Bardugo. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate her, I just don't enjoy her books that much. I read the Shadow and Bone trilogy and the Six of Crows duology and found them both to be okay. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing special, just okay books. I won't read any more books by Leigh Bardugo, but I understand why people like her and like her books. I just enjoy her ideas, but I don't like the execution and her writing style. Another author that for the life of me I can't seem to get into their books is Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read the Evelyn Hugo book, found it to be okay, read the Daisy Jones and the Six and hated it. I just don't know why people hype her that much. There are many other better authors out there. Question number 7, a book trope that you are tired of seeing. Example, Lost Princess, Corrupt Ruler, Love Triangles, etc. I don't mind book tropes when they are done right, but I have this one trope that I am so over it and I don't want to read any books with it. You know that trope where the protagonist is a small, tiny, 5-foot, traditionally beautiful, feminine girl who can cut your throat in 2 seconds and beat the strongest of warriors and beasts. You know that trope? Yeah, I hate that trope. I'm so done with this trope. I just want to see some tall, strong girls who look strong and are strong and who are not traditionally beautiful and are badass. I really want to see these type of protagonists. I'm so done with the petite feminine girls. Question number 8, a popular book series that you have no interest in reading. Any book series by Cassandra Clare. I am so done with her after Clockwork Princess. If that is her best, I don't want to read the rest. Anything by Sarah J. Maas. A Song of Ice and Fire. Both of them, absolutely no interest. Twilight, never read or watched them when I was a teen. Not now, not ever. 50 Shades of Grey, no way. Not in a million years. The last question, the saying goes the book is always better than the movie, but what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer more than the book? I have so many, but The Umbrella Academy is hands down the best adaptation I ever saw. I still can't believe how they turned what they had in their hands into that amazing TV show. Absolutely incredible. The Hobbit movies are really well made and I prefer them over the book. Coraline, the movie is way creepier than the book and I prefer the movie way more than the book. And finally, I prefer any adaptation of Alice in Wonderland, especially the one with Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. I really like these adaptations. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to see my future videos and I will see you next time. Bye!